You're a milk bar Kit Kat waiting for me on the bottom shelf of the pantry. Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, baby dolls. Bitcoin still at that $67,000. How many times? How many times are we going to go every day to bed and wake up and see the same freaking price? I've had it up to here with you. Oh my gosh. Can you just please get the hell out of this range? I know, yeah, it's the same thing every time. I'll be honest, friends, every time I look at it, I'm like, yeah, but you thought you were going to zero at 15K. So you should be happy now. No, it doesn't work like that, okay? It doesn't work like that. Friends, shrinkflation is real, okay? This is how I know crypto. We are so undervalued, it's not funny. Now, we're moving from undervalued. Now we are entitled to the biggest and longest alt season pump of our lifetimes. I'm not even joking. The amount of grocery items, they jack up the prices by 25% and they're 25% smaller. Okay, I'm embarrassed. That is not a Kit Kat. That's not a Kit Kat. What is that? You know how tiny they are, friends? Size of like one of my earlobes. That's how small they are now. Everything has just been destroyed. Money supply has been increased exponentially, yet everything in the world pumps. Friends, the Australian property market is one of the greatest, biggest Ponzi's of all time. If it drops like 11%, you liquidate like a third of the country. That's how funny it is. Okay, but it's been going for 14 years. Yet for some reason, crypto, the smallest liquidity bucket of all, has to sit with Bitcoin struggling in this environment. Now, we can go and find the actual culprit here. What I'm going to do is, let's play some Cranky G music, friends. Let's actually play some Pikachu in the jungle. Mr. Russell 2000. Mr. Russell 2000, okay. All right, Mr. Russell 2000. I see what you're doing here, brother. I see what you're doing. Mr. Russell 2000, okay. Mr. Russell 2000. I've been watching you for way too long. I don't even like the name Russell, by the way. I'm joking. I love Russell. Okay. Mr. Russell 2000, we're ordering you to stop scamming, you piece of shit, and start going up, okay? US small cap shitcoins must go higher. You want to know why? Because we've got a Memecoin SuperCycle on the way, and we need you to rise up first to bring about the liquidity buckets for crypto. Now, if I go back and check the Others BTC chart, friends, Others BTC altcoins, look at this. This is showing you we are in the worst and longest down period of altcoins ever. Look where we're meant to be, by the way. Your portfolio is meant to be, like I said, it should be between 3 to 5x higher if we were in previous cycles. So it's taken a long time, but maybe we're taking a long time because we're going to get, that's why I'm always optimistic, right? That we're going to get the longest bull pump ever. And what I've done is, friends, I've lit a candle for multiple people out here. So one of my friends, Charlie, son's in hospital. Everyone out here is praying for green candles. And there's just a lot of things. The candle needs to be lit again and again. I'll do it every single day until we get what we deserve. There's been a lot more Ethereum FUD. I'm actually going to let's go through the news, friends, because there's been a lot of people as well. I've got some surprises for you as well. Like, just it's nuts. Okay, so first thing, friends, I think most importantly is Pika to Pico has single-handedly raised the GDP of Africa. And I think the video will just do the talking.
Pika to Pico.
Pika to Pico.
Friendship confirmed.
Friendship confirmed.
PulseChain power.
PulseChain power.
Hey! That's the boys. That's the boys, baby dolls. So, yes, we are raising the entire continent. Okay, they're becoming more wealthy. Friendship did get confirmed. The entire Africa, you are welcome. Everyone is welcome there. I mean, man, they got some sick moves, by the way. These guys are awesome. These guys are awesome, friends. Oi, oi, oi. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, Pika to Pico. Friendship confirmed. PulseChain power. I love it. I love that accent, man. I just love how they smash it out. It's amazing. So, obviously, he's Pika to Pico. One of the many coins on PulseChain, friends. Just one. Having the most fun. Why this? Yeah, there's 50 to 100 more, and I own all of them, and we love them all. So it is just confirming friendship out there because what is crypto, friends? Crypto, it's based on speculation. Bitcoin is a future store of value. Okay, it's not a store of value now. It's just like it's going up. You're speculating on it. Yeah, so the whole crypto industry is based on speculation. And what we have now are tools available that let you speculate with your friends on the best video game of all, which is grabbing Mindshare from the world. Okay, I'm going to make a whole new video about that in the future, but that's what it is in a nutshell. Okay, so you can grab Mindshare for anything you like. Some people want to make total jokes. Some people want them to be fully serious. Some people have causes and charity, right? Everyone's got their own meme, if they will, their own philosophy of life or whatever they want. Now, crypto lets you, without permission, okay, so it's permissionless. You can make tickers and coins and you can promote them, grab people in. And what we know from Metcalfe's law is the more people in the network, the higher the value of a network. That's it. It goes up squared. So if you just keep recruiting people into your country, which is digital country, a digital club, yeah, it goes up exponentially. Isn't that amazing? Even though there's no cash flow or anything in there. It's digital real estate because it actually is real estate in your mind. And that's actually worth something. Now, cracking on with the news, friends, as well. Donald Trump hit 66% odds in Polymarket. And Elon Musk said it's going to 69%. So Donald Trump is crackingly strong against Kamala Krampus, okay? We'll go through more of the details later on. So also, friends, many crypto influencers today, for some reason, this all started coming out saying the Memecoin SuperCycle's wrong. Murad's wrong. They said things you can't sell. Even Ranny Boo wrote a big essay on it. So I'm just updating you on the news, and then we'll get to my commentary later on. Also, be careful of this. Grifters are using the automated tab on Twitter profile to pretend to be AI agents. So in your Twitter, you have this little description. Mine says, I'll let you see. Here, see this, friends? Mine says astrologist. That's one of my descriptions. So other people, I think in their messages somewhere here, that there's like a little pin somewhere, an item that says automated. So people have manually checked automated to trick people to think it's an automated AI robot. And then they're launching coins, and then, because people don't know any better, they buy into the coin. Guess what happens? They get dumped. See, friends, I told you, it's just pump fun. Just this soy infestation of paper hands. This is the type of stuff you get. Scammers, grifters, because what they're doing is, that they've realized, right? They say, oh, I don't want to do the work because they're just paper hand scum and they've never committed to anything in their lives. They won't even commit to a paper bag, right? Okay, they've got nothing in their soul, empty vessels. But what they've learned is they go, oh, I can grab your attention for like 1 minute. If I can grab your attention for 1 minute, I have to say these words. I have to put these pictures up. I get your attention for 1 minute. You buy into a coin. I take the money. I run. Grifters, scammers, con men. There's con women. There's many girls as grifting people as well. It doesn't matter, friends. This is why you have to be careful. I got some real good bullish news though for you. This is big. BitFinex's lending rate skyrocketed. Some orders at 30% APR. So, friends, BitFinex, for the past 2 years, their lending rates are a good indicator of the bull market. You know, I got asked as well, why BitFinex? I thought exchanges have people who lose money. BitFinex is one of the oldest exchanges, friends. Also, like some fan fiction. Not fan fiction. Some like, some history for you. Simon Dixon, who's blocked me. So I love Simon Dixon. Why did you block me? But I know why he blocked me, because I showed the HEX BTC chart down, and I said, look, if this chart goes to the top, you're going to feel embarrassed because this thing's just going to be like every other altcoin. And he blocked me for that, right? So his company, Bank to the Future, I think they got into the ICO for BitFinex. I think they did. That's why I joined Bank to the Future. And then after I joined, all 10 ICOs lost. One of the ICOs we did, friends, was Celsius. I know, I got rugged. Of course, you got 10 ICOs all to zero, but this is centralized exchange stuff, so it's tough. So BitFinex, friends, the whales there, they're on average older. So they've been around long. So you would think they have more experience. They've been through a lot. So that's why if they need to borrow money for trades, that's why it could be a good signal. You know, you don't want to rely on them all. They do lose. sometimes not. But that's what I could share with you insight. I go, oh, these guys have been around. There's survivorship bias there. Okay, so these people, on average, what they're doing is maybe there's like 20 whales and like 13 win and like 7 lose. You know what I mean? That's better than like just 10 win, 10 lose at any time on any other exchange, right? So for the past 2 years, it's been a good indicator that things start to move up from that point. I mean, like, we look good on the monthly chart, we do, but I know what everybody's really concerned about. Just watching all the altcoins basically do nothing. You have PulseChain. So friends, we got really excited for that tiny green candle. Like, but yeah, man, you get excited for that's what you want to see, man. Like, a lot of people, I know it's draining. It drains me too. Not really, friends. I got infinite energy, but look, you use it as your signal, man. All right, you use it as your signal. You go, whoa. You guys went that excited for a shitty little 80% move. Yeah. So think, okay, what is the level of excitement going to be if it's a 3x or a 5x or a 10x? You're like, whoa, you guys are not going to shut up. Duh. Well, they're going to grab Mindshare. Remember I told you, friends, earlier? It's all about grabbing Mindshare. So that's what you're speculating yourself on, okay, in the future. There's more news as well. So, friends, if you're watching my channel this whole year, remember I had my just epiphany eurekas. I kept making videos about meme coins versus VC coins. And I was the first person to talk to you about it. Okay, so, friends, it was just funny. Like, it was so, I mean, like, even Ivan was laughing. Everyone was just laughing at me. Like, there's no way this thing has any merit to what you're saying, because memes are all scams and they're all grifts. Everyone kept saying it. But, I mean, like, it turns out what I was saying was true. So, Scroll is an Ethereum layer 2 chain. Their VCs, the late stage VCs, the coins opened, they are down 30% instantly. There's no demand for the tokens. So, do you remember I've been talking about all throughout the year, how many friends I made? Like 30 plus videos, man, all throughout the year about the tug of war. There's a great tug of war happening where meme coins are trying to compete for Mindshare, and so is VC coins. Who's going to win? And I said, look, historically, because people are buying cheaper coins, they get wealthy on the journey of meme coins, it should snowball up, because VCs are making nobody rich, but they're 100 insider friends, plus Binance, the executives who like help them, and all these other exchanges. That's it. Okay, they're the ones getting rich. But they're not the people. They need us. Okay, they pretend like they're needed. No, they're not needed, dude. Without us, you're nothing. You need the group of people out here. You need retail. So what they want to do is they think they need retail for them to get rich. No. If you want to get rich as a group or a business or whatever, you have to help retail get rich first. Then you get rich. Okay? Then you get rich. I mean, friends, look at all our successful altcoins. Look at what HEX did. How did HEX become a cult? Because Richard Hart got everybody rich first. He was your first 100x, then your next 100x. You see what I mean? That's same as everything. Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum, everything. That's what happens, right? Early investors must win. And then they are now loyal to the meme because, hey, you watered a plant and it's growing. You're like, oh, I want to keep the plant. I want to grow vegetables. I want to get some oranges, get some lemons, get some lettuce from this, you see? So that's a perspective that you got to have in terms of like incentives here. Okay, so the people, in a nutshell, they are awakening to meme coins, okay? That's pretty much, I correctly predicted that. I just didn't know. I go, look, there's memes and VCs. Okay, the VC coins, I said, they are at least 10x overvalued, okay? They have to drop 90%. Who's buying them? I'm not buying your VC coin for, but I'm not buying a VC coin for 500 million market cap, okay? Go stuff yourself. Go stuff yourself. Ethereum opened at 30 million, by the way. You could buy Ethereum for 32 million market cap. You could buy Binance for 25 million market cap. You could buy Chainlink for 25 million market cap, okay? These are top-tier blue-chip unicorns. Who are you, bro? Why are you opening at 500 million market cap? And by the way, some of them open at 10 billion. Why are you opening up there? You should be opening at 5 million market cap. 5 million. Let me get in. Let me get in. I'll show you bags 24/7 because I'm in. Now I'm incentivized to, same as everybody else. But they're not going to let us. You want to know why? Because that means they have to give up the tokens. And they don't want to give up the tokens. Instead, their plan is to get the correlation of Bitcoin and Ethereum to drag them up so they can dump on the exchanges, which is exactly what they're doing. You got the Pui Foundation dumping $400 million. That's what the Craptos, they're all doing, friends. That's what they do, okay? They get the mainstream influencers shield. And that's okay, man. We understand that's the game, okay? But think about it. That's what they're doing. They're just getting naive money. Okay, well, here's the thing, man. It's a fierce competition world out there. I don't know if being naive is gonna be enough to like help you slingshot your way up to riches in this bull market. Here is this screenshot, friends. You have Donald Trump 66%, Kamala Crappers about pretty much 34%. So the soy boys for Harris. Look, man, you're not pumping our bags. That's it. It's kind of funny. People are like, oh, a single issue voter, bro. I don't give a shit. Pump my bags and pump the baby doll's bags. I don't care what you're doing. I honestly don't give a crap. You understand? Our backs against the wall. Okay. Kit Kats are tiny. Yeah, friends, I don't cry. But if I was gonna cry, what they've done to the Kit Kat. You know what? Just when you're this sad, words can't even describe what's happening. At least we have, you know, there is some joy out there in the world. You see what I mean? So there are people out here trying to pump everyone's bag out there. So yeah, friends, I organized that. I paid for it. It was actually a surprise to the whole community. I told nobody about it. Shout out to Adzi as well, who basically who told me what to do for that. So that was good. Okay, so I did a surprise. This is just showing. I want to show you what's happening, man. This is bull market spirit, man. Like I love these guys. Like I want to go meet them. I want to go meet them. It's amazing. It's so funny. So there's plenty more good things coming, friends. I mean, like there's a username here. I love his username. Question asking bear. He goes, you have a spoon and you are not afraid to use it. So, friend, that's how you know we're here to take it the whole way. It's these types of memetics and fun things. That's friends. It baffles my mind how Bitcoin, okay, it's literally, friends, it started off as a meme, okay, but it went so far, no one takes you seriously if you call it a meme. It's just showing you what's possible. It's because it went so far for so long. So if you just stick together long enough, you transcend the meme. You become a cult. Okay? You become a cult. Now you're a scarce meme. And if you transcend the cult, you become a religion. It's a way of life. Okay? See what I mean? Like, you go so far, people in it, they don't believe that you were a meme. But yeah, of course, because these people don't buy memes. Michael Saylor doesn't buy memes. I have to call him Michael Soyler. I'm going to show you some clips later. He doesn't buy memes. He buys religions. That's why he bought Bitcoin at $9,000, and that's why he shunned Bitcoin when it was $600 in 2013. He made a tweet. He faded it. Because he's like, this looks like a meme cult thing. I'm not in that. When it became a religion, he goes, oh, now I see the way, the truth, the life. You see? But you and me, man, you and me, friends, if you wait to buy the established mature religions, you will get a lower growth rate. That's it. Some people get it, some people don't. Check out this. What I'm going to do, friends, let's start with Ranny Boo, friends. So Ranny Boo, Crypto Banter. Shout out to Ranny Boo, Crypto Banter. We love Crypto Banter. So Ranny Boo. Here is why Murad is destined to fail. So Ran, good marketer, but you know, bro, like it's kind of fun. Just Ran, you know what you're doing when you tag someone and say, you are destined to fail. Good marketer. Maybe on purpose, okay? Ran says, first, let me state, I think Murad's smart and eloquent. His thesis around coins and cults shows great insight into the psychology of markets. I respect him tremendously. That said, okay, so you know it's about to turn right here. Murad has staked his entire being in crypto around meme coins. Coins that by definition have no fundamental value. Even further, a particular set of coins of which he holds huge bags is in doxed wallets. His entire being is staked on coins that have zero fundamentals, and though some of these may be successful during the cycle, most or all of them will go to zero at the end, just like NFTs. Look, first I'll just say, so Murad's gone into crypto in 2013, friends, so Murad's doing fine. Yeah, he's got $24 million plus in memes. Just a reminder, yes, he turns his turbo long, okay? And I watched his interview. He goes, yeah, my wallets are no secret, because he goes, if you've been in my telegrams, they've been watching it for like 7 months. Just like those six, so who cares about that, okay? Number one. Number two, why I can present a reason why Ranny Boo is going to get this wrong is because I'm the source that Murad Boo, Maury Boo, was getting his stuff from. I've channeled it. Okay? So I can tell you Ranny Boo is going to be wrong because Ranny Boo ran, you know the game, bro. We're dealing with currency units of Mindshare. There is no price to earnings. Okay? And what we've seen in crypto is the best performing assets, Bitcoin, meme cult religion, Doge, just as a meme. Okay? There's no team here. There's no checkered shirt pens. They're the best performers. Okay? XRP is a meme coin, by the way. Turned into pretty much a cult. Like, it's just the payment solution. You're a meme, bro. You're not even doing what you're meant to do. Cardano's a cult. Cardano got to 100 billion market cap without smart contracts. Tell me how a smart contract platform gets to 100 billion market cap without enabling smart contracts yet. Meme, cult, religion. Okay? You see that? There's many other examples. Richard Hart, Hex, a lot of these. But I know that triggers Rand when I say that. But I'll give you all these other examples, man. All these other examples. So in crypto, you are speculating with friends on a game. You're playing a game with them. It's the best video. It's a video game metaverse. Here's a group of friends. Let's use the tools we have to build communities because we know with Metcalfe's law, it's a price description that if you square the user base, so if you increase the user base by a certain number, you square the value. So basically, I use this example, right? If you're in a coin, if all the holders said to each other, let's recruit 4 people each. 3 or 4 people each. Okay? Every single person in a coin. Let's say there's 500 people in a coin. If all of them join the Telegram and you message everyone and go, hey, I need you by the end of this month, just recruit 4 people. 1 person a week. Just get 1 person a week, your friends and family, to buy into this coin. Just 1 person a week. Okay? By the end of the month, you will have 4x the user base. You'll have 16x price pump as they go up, as they join. Metcalfe's law worked for Doge, worked for Cardano, worked for Schiff. I've done so many charts. I've charted it and I've showed you the exact same thing. Okay, friends, it's kind of crazy. I mean, like Doge used to have 400,000 people holding the coin. Then it got to 4 million after Elon Musk. And if you check out 2014 to the 2021 pump, it did a roughly 100x. So that the user base went up 10x, the price went up 100x. So this works over and over and over again. But of course, I know what Ranny Boo's saying. He's saying, well, what happens when they just get bored and there's nothing to like keep them in the community anymore? Okay, but now you're asking how to get the memes that make people want to stay there. Just be careful trying to like whitewash everything in terms of like just paint everything with the same color here, because Doge literally is just the most plainest one-dimensional joke logo ever, and it's still got billions of market cap. Okay, Doge BTC is the only chart that's only outperformed Bitcoin in multiple cycles, by the way. That's the only thing. Okay, so Doge. So don't think like anyone even has an answer to how to keep people's attention and stuff, right? And by the way, I will also argue that if you're in a coin that you think has good fundamentals, the better they make it, the more incentivized a bunch of other nerds are to come and steal from them because it's open source and improve it and actually bootstrap a community. You see? So it's not so easy to... That's why memes, cults, religions, that's why that's actual path, because there's no product and you're generating some sort of spirit, energy, community value. You're giving them a religious experience, faith. They have answers to stuff. There's friendships. There's a journey. All of these things build experiences. And effectively what ends up happening is if you look at a 3D view, where you and I are born in this world, there's Reed's law and Metcalfe's law all around. You're born because next to a hospital, there's a school, there's a bank, you got your family around you. The nodes there are already built. So what people are doing in each coin that are successful is they are reinforcing the Reed's law nodes. Okay, so they're giving people religious experiences. People are getting rich together. They're having stories together. They're fighting FUD together. They're making memes together. They're laughing together. They're surviving cycles of bulls and bears together. You see what I mean? There's influencers who come in and give people a voice And all these things happen, and that's Reed's law. That's all the nodes that are like stamping each other out. They're making it harder and harder to leave. And then you end up with something like a hexagon who has multiple tattoos, who's got a 15-year stake. That's how you end up with that. That's like the end goal. But it's funny, back in 2021, everyone looked at that like, oh, that's disgusting. Why would you ever do that? Now, it's becoming obvious. The product market fit is going, oh, that's actually the way. The guy with the hex tattoo, he's not going to remove it and get a polka dot tattoo. That's it. You got him in for life. It's digital real estate. Do you get it, friends? Digital. In the digital world, remember, it's digital. There's social media platforms and all this other stuff, okay? There's no gun to anyone's head. You can't, there's no physical location. You can click around. You can just click around your attention and change it everywhere. So, how people are generating value to keep there, we've never seen it before, okay? We've never seen it before because it's in the digital world. In the real world, what keeps you there? Your family's physically there. Okay, you are bound by the laws of physics. You can't go catch a plane and be in another country in like 15 minutes, okay? You see what I mean? You can't do all that. You have taxes to pay. Your employment area is there. You work near there. You get it? Oh, there's a school there. You got kids, whatever. All right? Do you see what I mean? Oh, there's a pub there. There's a shopping center there. You have to eat, okay? So you can't leave your place, can you? Without a lot of friction. You know, some people do leave, but now you get the point, okay? But in the digital world, we don't have these. There's no laws of physics here. Okay, there's a different law of physics, Mindshare. Okay, there's only a certain amount of things we can like stamp into our minds, right? Like, for example, when you get thirsty, okay, you think of like a Coca-Cola can, okay? You don't think of the 18 other brand logos, do you? When I tell you you are now a successful, rich, 25-year-old male, you're really successful, you got girls around you, and you're driving a car. What's the car? When I tell you that, you think Ferrari, Lamborghini, okay? You don't think a hot, sexy Corolla, do you? No, you don't. The Mindshare's only got a certain amount of things. When you ask a girl, okay, you're bulimic and anorexic, all your friends are SLUTs just like you, your lips is touching your nose, and you're sitting at a restaurant, and there's a seat for a bag of yours because you want to show the 30,000 Indian dudes who are following you, you want to show them what you're doing today, which is just eating meal, okay, with a guy who's paid you to be there. Okay, sweet. So what bag do you have? You are that girl. You're that Instagram hoe. What bag do you have? They're going to say, oh, that's a Louis Vuitton bag. That's a Hermes bag. See, their brains, they only have enough mind share. They're not saying, oh, that's a $14 Kmart bag. They're not saying that, okay? So the mind share is occupied. Now, in crypto land, it's digital real estate, okay? That's why it's a gold rush. That's why everyone's hunting all the memes. They're looking for the words. They're looking for, okay, what month were you born? Oh, let's see if we can try this meme. Let's celebrate this person. Let's celebrate this idea. Everyone's just trying to dig for the meme. You see, that's what everyone's trying to do. Some of them last a short time. Hock to a girl. Some of them last a long time. Bitcoin. You know what I mean? So that's what everyone's trying to flesh it out. So that's pretty much what's happening now, friends. So even as Ranny Boo continues, Rand says, right now Murad has a cult following because people are making money. But when the market collapses, all the followers will lose large amounts of money. I mean, like Ranny Boo, this is literally every single altcoin to ever exist. And that was Peter Schiff's argument for Bitcoin, just to let you know. He goes, oh, when it goes down, you all lose. Yeah, that's the game, okay? That's why you have to bet on the right people. You have to bet on the right community. I like the fact that PulseChain was bootstrapped by hexagons, and hexagons already have a hex tattoo, okay? Hexagons, like Dr. Hexologist, he's not going to give a prostate exam to a guy from XRP chain doing $300,000 of volume per day. I'm not joking. It actually does $300,000 volume per day, which is abysmal. It's tiny, okay? So you see what I mean? These people are locked in for life. So when people say, oh, you're risky, that's risky. That's not risky. What are you risky, bro? He's in the cult. They're all in. Okay, his name, their ID and their logo is here, okay? Even go to Bitcoin, right? Max Kaiser, he's all in on Bitcoin. He can't accumulate that much supply of any other big thing ever again in his life. He's literally all in, locked in. You get it? So Peter Schiff will go, oh, that's risky. I go, that's not risky. These people are going to shit it forever. But Peter Schiff, he doesn't believe in people. He thinks, okay, incentives, people are going to walk away. But he's never seen digital networks. Why? Because Peter Schiff's a boomer, and his friendships and relationships are all, yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'm going to shake your hand. Uncle Peter Schiff bosses my channel, by the way. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I'm going to shake your hand. Meet my son, Spencer. You know, this is boomer stuff. Everybody lives on the internet now. We are having relationships with our minds, typing to people. You see, we imagine their voices in our head. Okay, we don't live in this world where you're meeting everybody, but you have to shake their hand and you have to meet them physically. That's boomers. That's why boomers, friends, they're gonna miss out on all the wealth coming out. That's why if you're older, you're 50 or 60, and you're in crypto, you're gonna smash it. You're just gonna smash it on the way up because everyone in that age bracket, they're like, no, I need to touch the house. Real estate is real. You always hear that. Oh, you have to invest in real estate because it's real. Yeah, bro, you got your shitty little 8% yield per year, 8% compound yield per year. Okay, sweet. You got 55% in crypto. You compound that for 10 years. Okay, your house has doubled, and altcoins, by the way, have gone up 19x. Okay, compare it 2x to a 19x. I mean, like it's night and day difference. Ranny Boo continues again. At the same time, he says, when this happens, the same followers will turn into extreme haters. We saw a similar situation with Crapo, who went from hero to one of the most hated characters in crypto. At the same time, Murad is in a position where he is trapped. He cannot even sell one token from his doxed wallets. If he moves a single token, no matter what the reason, there will be a race to get out of them before everyone else does. I respect him tremendously. So, if I was Murad, I would sell $1 of each of his coins. Just sell $1 right now. Right now. Just sell $1 and just do nothing. And then be like, hey, you said if I started selling that it'd go just to prove a point. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Hey, here's $1. Because what you'll find is, friends, Murad's thesis. See, I know because everyone's looking at Murad's thesis. Because you're coming straight to the source. He's describing what was already happening. Okay, but no one gets it. They think Murad's forming all these, but because a lot of these people are too rich to care, or they just don't get it. Not early enough. I'm here in the trenches, friends. 18 hours a day here with you. I'm going to play some nice cranky music. We are feeling it. So, Murad didn't make these meme. He was doing what I was doing. Okay, what I was doing is I was simply observing what was already happening. I observed Bitcoin start off as a meme, become a cult, turn into a religion. Okay, I observed HEX do the same thing. Okay, not a religion yet. Okay, PulseChain, hopefully they're wait. That's why we're trying to be early. I observed all these things happen and I put the pieces of the puzzle together. Oh, this is just humans. We do this in the real world. Now it's just a digital world. Okay, this is going to happen whether you like it or not. So one guy leaving, like for example, friends, if Donald Trump sells his Trump Tower in New York, do you think the New York city, do you think it's going to recover one day from that? You go, yeah, it will. Okay. There you go. There you go. Yeah, he's important, maybe. He's not everything in it. Get it? So that's what everyone's trying to basically speculate on. I even have all my examples here, friends. So Bitcoin, the first meme, peer-to-peer digital cash. Okay. Dogecoin was and still is a joke. Ethereum was a meme too. World decentralized computer. Okay. Check that out. It's not clearly a meme because they're 14 transactions per second, right? Solana was even the meme of Soy Bankman-Fried. You knew that, right? It's meant to be Ethereum killer, and it says, "Sell me all your soul at $3." Think about that. Solana was meant to be an Ethereum killer, and then it was turning off every month. Meme, okay, but if doesn't matter what the meme is, if you push on, you become a cult. Okay, if you push on. Not everyone's going to be able to become a cult because it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot of believers. It takes people, like a cult is a scarce meme. It's people who, they reject all the other memes moving, okay? That's why if you become a cult, it's special. Not everyone's like dying to become a cult. Because cult literally means, oh, I'm actually locked in for life. I can't actually leave. Okay, 15-year stakers, does it ring a bell? Like Richard Hart gives you an entry. Oh yeah, let's make a cult, guys. Everybody, throw it in for 15 years. There you go. Now you're locked in. It's actually part of the game theory. You see? But, so Richard, for example, all these other people, these things are already happening. It's not like Richard sat down and says, I'm going to create a perfect cult. He's like, no, I want a passionate community. So he's just looking at the incentives. Okay, I want people to think about if they have a long-term stake, yeah, maybe they want to, instead of like completely neglecting my coin, maybe if they talk about 5 coins, they'll always throw in my coin, which is HEX. Because they've got a long-term stake. They'll always say, oh, don't forget that. Don't forget that. It's just like, hey, you're keeping the Mindshare alive over time. And by the way, that's also why Richard Hart has a penalty. That's why he made HEX. There's a penalty if you don't end your stake within like 2 weeks. You start bleeding out. Because what he said, go listen to his streams. He said, I don't want people to wake up one day after 10 years, not contribute anything to the community, and then have a lot of money to sell on everybody. He goes, no, you didn't earn it. He goes, I want people to be thinking about it, at least in their mind. Genius concept, isn't it? It's not kind of like, there's a tax on you forgetting about HEX. It actually is genius. Maybe he's watching this right now. Richie, it's actually no, it's a tax on, you always invent new ways to like describe stuff. That's actually what it's doing. So if you forget about this coin, you get taxed on your rewards and you just bleed out forever, which is good. Isn't that good? There are other influencers as well, friends. So there's another guy here. Now, what I'm about to show you, this guy, he hates Murad and all our meme coins, but his alternative is AI-generated meme coins. So I'm really just going to show you. So he says, Murad is trapped. So are the coins on his list. The reason, his wallets are public, considering he's a primary evangelist for the tokens he holds. He can never sell a single one. If he does sell, those coins go to zero. Reference, study Roaring Kitty and GME. So this is the GME GameStop chart, friends. And what I've done, this is a monthly chart, okay, from 2021. So this is the weekly. Remember, it had that big spike up and it comes back down doing this. So, friend, this is the thing. Remember I told you your goal, okay, because it's a game. It's a game, but it's not a game. Yeah, there are winners and losers, but we have to be delicate with this, okay? So, you and I, we're believers, all right, in everything we hold. We're trying to look for signs that too many non-believers have entered, such that if the crypto market has a recession, which is Bitcoin going down, will these non-believers leave in such large numbers that it erases so much of the price for a long time? That's what you want to try and assess. Right now, I think there are a lot of believers in our coins. I don't think any non-believers are in whatsoever. If the price goes up enough, you attract non-believers, okay? You attract just the momentum buyers. Momentum buyers, that's the definition of non-believer. You're like, oh, you're just buying this because it went up. You have absolutely no intention of that. That's somebody who just sleeps with, that's a man who's married, he just sleeps with any girl he sees that he can pay for. Basically, like, okay, you don't love her. It's just like, okay, think about that. You're a non-believer guy. You don't believe in that girl. You're just like, you're using her for an hour, basically to fornicate. You see what I mean? It's the same concept. So there are signals, exotic signals, I will always check on to think about, oh, right now, today, do we have a lot of non-believers in? Like, that's so devastating. Look, friends, you always have non-believers. There was always people who are like a month away from selling everything and walking away. But can you recover? Remember, friends, what did I tell you? Firstly, I told you to straighten your back. Straighten your back. The second thing I told you was, look, the bull market ends when you run out of buyers, okay? Remember, I've been saying that for such a long time. I know, but I hope now it's starting. Now you can see it. I've been telling you this forever. So the bull market ends when you run out of buyers. The bear market ends when you run out of sellers, okay? So most people, if there's a bull market, if a big guy sells, that's not the end of the bull market. It has nothing to do with the sellers, okay? There's always an abundance of buyers in a bull market, okay? And the lower the price goes, you will attract people from outside there in a bull market. So the lower the price goes, further outside of the circle will come in to buy the dip, okay? If there's just like basic network effects there, you see? So for example, if Bitcoin dropped down 99%, wouldn't you love to buy it? Yeah, why? Because you know Michael Saylor is going to turbo shit it every day. What a discount, right? Imagine you could buy Bitcoin for $600 today. You'd take it. You're like, oh, sweet, Michael Saylor gets to shield me. I'll buy it for $600, you see? But would you buy it if it dropped like 5%? No. You're like, 65K, because you have other alternatives, right? See what I mean? So when the bull market will end when we run out of buyers. So if a big guy sells, there's people out there to pick it up. Okay, but that's why when you finally see those big amounts of people, once they're finally exhausted in numbers, it's over. What we're trying to always assess is, are we closer to running out of buyers? What does running out of buyers look like? there are some signs. That's why we have some fun. Jim Cramer appears, bullish signal. Okay, you have Ty Lopez appearing, maybe term like massive macro cycle top grifter. One of those. You see that? Bitcoin doing 2 green years in a row and then printing almost a 3rd green year is also another sign. That's why Bitcoin 4-year cycle. That's traditionally these things. You don't have a complete 100% formula to do, but there's things to think about. Okay, extremes amounts of leverage. That's another thing, right? So that's what we want you to think about these. You know, maybe celebrities coming in and like doing weird stuff. Okay, that's why we've had a lot of signals like, oh, we have Donald Trump talking about. That's why it confuses a lot of people. But you got to look around everyone around you. You can't just look at one signal. That's why sometimes we think about, oh, if Coinbase hits #1 app store, that's people who like, you don't even have crypto yet. You know what I mean? So we run out of a lot of people. Like we're now grabbing people from like people who don't even have Coinbase on their phone. They're the ones that we're grabbing now. So basically it's like a piece of the pie. So if we're early, we're early. Then we get more non-believers, then more, then they become believers. But then eventually at the very, very end, you're getting like people who don't even have Coinbase on their phone to come by. That's like the outmost ring of it. Like you finally exhausted all the buyers and then it starts to circle back into the drain. So just helping you see visually, this is what it looks like, okay? None of these are 100%, factual, but just helping you get these ideas. Also, friends, that's why right now you probably have 0% stable coins, but as we see more evidence that, oh, crap, there's a lot of non-believers here, that ratio will have to change. You can't have 0% stable coins when you see all these people here. Maybe it starts to go up to 5% and then 10%. And then maybe there's some things where you're like, oh, crap, Coinbase's App Store ranking #1. Maybe you're like, okay, I've got to have 50% at least. So you go 50%. You see what I mean? That kind of just helps you. You're never trying to go all in or all out. You're just trying to see because this market will surprise us. So Memecoin SuperCycle thesis. Friends, meme coins, just this is last thing, man. Meme coins are just altcoins with a new word label for 2024 cycle. That's it. They're just altcoins, except there's difference now. We have enough tools to make our own coins and shill and grab Mindshare. We don't need teams with white papers to grab Mindshare now. We can do it ourselves and we can do it better. That's what everyone's doing. We have the tools. You can launch a coin on Uniswap. Okay, you can launch a coin on Pump Fund if you want. You can make a Twitter of accounts. You see, so that people are taking it into their own hands, and now we're gonna see who wins. I think you've already won because you subscribed to me, and I've already won because of our friendship. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, and I'll catch you next one.